How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the episode on the HuntCraft survival server. So we're up here on this nice big mountain, and I'm sure you will never guess where this mountain is, because this view is, well, pretty amazing. So let's just switch around here. This is the mountain right behind where we are building our community house. But I made the decision now that rather than just building a community, just a simple house here, since we've got this massive storage area right down there and such a good view from up here, we're going to monopolize on this. And since there's only 2 of us on the server right now, there's plenty of room for when we add people later on if they want to build houses in this area and then expand out. So we're just going to be building our base here. So what I've decided is that's going to be our storage area. There's room for expansion there. We can add bottom floors, and we can make it taller if we really need to. But the main part of the base is going to be going, I know, it's going to be kind of in there and into this mountainside a little bit. So let's head all the way down here. Because that view up there for me, that's one of the best views. And if once we get the community and all that, if we maybe get a couple more people on the server and starting to build more community stuff in that area, that view will be so good. So my idea right now is, since this is kind of the entrance can't speak right now, entrance into my area. So you come in here and it's just like, oh, my area, and you can't really see that mountain because of this building. So I kind of want to make it so there's like maybe we'll have like a stable or something on that side for. Oh yeah, I didn't show this. This is new. I got a nice horse here, so we'll ride him. I haven't named him yet, but it's actually an amazingly beautiful horse. So here, I'll just top off. Perfect, like flat black, and yeah, just best horse I could have asked for. So fast too. I've taken him we went like a few thousand blocks in that direction on just an random expedition. So, but yeah, so we'll do something like stables over here, something to kind of match this building, and kind of look. But it won't be as tall, but it'll be the same look, and then that'll go over here. That way we'll just kind of have like stables or something. And then you'll follow the path, and you'll see it kind of turn. And then the idea is, yeah, I got a little bit of creeper hole right there. But the idea is you'll see an entranceway right around here. Nope. Oh yeah, I'm on a horse. That's why. You'll see the entranceway right about here, and then kind of up here in that area, there will be a massive window, kind of like the one we had in the last season on the side that I looked out. And then as well, let's see if we can actually do this. This is why I love horses. Up on this side right here, there'll be another window, and then as I set it up, we'll kind of make this into. My plan is right now to kind of turn this whole kind of lump up here, except for the very top part, into just kind of a big dome type thing, so we can get an amazing view of the community area once that starts getting built up. I don't know, unless somebody builds a skyscraper right there and blocks everything else, but from what I can tell, I think it'll be pretty cool if we can if we start building like shops and stuff around there and community, just general community stuff. And then, yeah, the base will be nice and close, and we got some sheep up here for some reason. But yeah, then our base is literally in the community. And yeah, my plan for the community, I still have to talk to Eureka about this, but I'm kind of thinking to keep the community in this kind of in the plains biome. That's why I didn't start any major building in there, because that was kind of my idea from the start. But I'll talk to him and see what his plan is. Again, there's only 2 of us on the server right now, so there's not much we can do. But yeah, for us, this is gonna be where our base is gonna be going. We may move out to do something big. We'll probably be going out and doing bigger, more amazing stuff. Like we want to build like mob farms, witch farms, anything like that. We'll be going way off into the distance. I found some beautiful areas way over there. They're like, I think, almost 3,000 blocks away. Let's see, wait. Yeah, over 3,000 blocks away in that direction. But I found a really nice flower forest, which we may do something in later on, but we will see. But for now, we're going to get started on building the base in here. Well, we're not going to get started too much, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and hollow it out. I'm going to go hollow out a little pathway down there, and then cut out the little room that's going to be going in up here. And let's go get off the horse. Also, if you guys can think of any names for the horse, I'll leave them nameless for a couple weeks until Well, I don't know, until we can get something, until I think of something or someone leaves something in the comments. We'll see whichever happens first. But yeah, I'm gonna go and I will hollow that out a little bit and hollow out the little room right there, and then we'll figure out what we're doing from there. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, and we are back. So, let's see if we get around the corner here. You can see I've done a little bit of work prepping for putting everything in, and right as I start recording, right as it becomes night. That's just great. Sometimes being on a server can be a little bit of a pain, because you can't control what time of day it is as easily. But yeah, we'll go, actually here, I'll show you guys the entranceway first. So the entranceway is going to be right here, and then, but we're going to work on that later on. For now, what we're going to be doing, and I went the wrong way up. Ever since I put the wooden up here, there's only one way up now, which is all the way around on the other side, and this really tests out my parkour skills. So I went and found a desert and got a ton of sand that I've smelted up into glass, and we're gonna go get down and grab that and head on back up here. I just want to show you guys. Look at this view. Let's get out of. It doesn't look too good right now. It's definitely not as good as the view up there, but it's a pretty good view. I like it. So let's head down, we'll sleep quickly, and then grab some glass. And we can get started on doing this nice little dome window that I've got planned for this spot. So, I'm really thinking the more... Oh, where the heck are their monsters? I hear them. I think I'm just going to throw this inside the barn here. Or our storage room. That's folk. Oh, hey, we can actually sleep in here. Okay, I think I'm gonna die when I get up. Oh, cool, perfect. Okay, that's perfect. More of that. Okay, so we got glass. Yeah, so you can see I got a lot of glass. And sadly, since we don't have a silk touch pick, and I keep dying every time I get close to level 30, so we can't do any enchanting or anything. So no chance with silk touch. So we're just gonna have to. We may waste a little bit of glass. Because we are going to be, it's a little bit of trial and error, because you can't build something like this in creative just to see how it's going to look. This is kind of all got to be done in survival, so we'll see. But it's not too big a deal. I mean, the desert's only like 2,000 blocks away, so, and my parkour skills have failed me. Alright, so we gotta leave this spot open, and I guess I should use a pick rather than a sword. So what the plan is, I want to be able to have a good window that I can stand at and look out. So we're doing 3 high all along the edge here. That'll be faster up here. Maybe. And then we're going to do kind of a nice smooth curve all the way up to the 5 blocks we've got up there. And got these stupid endermen everywhere, stealing blocks. We've only managed to get, I think... out of Eureka and I, we've got 2 or 3 ender pearls. So, we're not doing too good on that end, but, I mean, the pun was not intended there, but, hey, I guess if it works, it works. So, yeah, but we're not doing too good there. So we definitely need to spend some more time. I should have killed that guy right away, but don't feel like fighting him right now. So now the next level will be... Now, the only problem with this is this side right here. I'm going to have to do a little bit of work to make it up to the right level so that it doesn't stick out too much. But I think this should look good. I'm hoping. Or I'm just wasting glass, but either way, it's not that big a deal. Because now we've come up to the top level, and... Now we're just taking it all the way back to this cliff here, and then what we're gonna cut this back the one more that it can go, and then put in either a dark oak or spruce log lining, or not lining, border. That's the right word. We're gonna be putting in either dark oak or spruce border, just like we have on the bottom down there, and then we'll get started on building the actual room in. But the main thing, I just want to get the glass in, because with the glass we can kind of get a good idea what this is going to look like, even if we don't have the full inside all made up and such. But yeah, that was actually a lot easier than I thought it would be. So let's, where's our safe side down? Now I want to go, we got to go out a little ways and just see how this looks. If it looks really bad, then I'll tear it down, and we will, I don't know, try something else. Not looking him in the eye. That surprisingly does not look too bad, actually. I hear a baby zombie. it looks almost exactly as I was expecting. Just because if once you put the borders in, maybe there's some stuff behind it. Maybe it'll look a little bit better. Because yeah, definitely, it looks kind of like a fishbowl right now. But that's kind of the look I was going for. But definitely, yeah, if you have a border on the back, you'll be able to see that dark lining on the back. So that'll definitely help it stand out a little bit more compared to the gray. But that's cool. I like that. And yeah, so then we'll have a window that window there. Then we'll have something like I'm gonna get rid of my sword here. Something up there, just like a little room, hollow out that spot in there. And then we may do something that goes up to there. Not sure, but for now we're just gonna leave it in there. So I'm gonna get busy hollowing out that area, and I'll bring you guys back in once we've got a kind of an entranceway and kind of a room at that level. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so you can see by the plethora of torches I've set out everywhere, I've been having some problem with mobs, but that's not the main concern of this episode. That'll come later on. So what I've been doing, and I'll keep my eyes a little bit lower down here, I've been quite busy hollowing out, so well, that wasn't really the grand reveal I was going for, but this is our entrance here. So what we're going to be doing with this base is no doors. So we've already started the trend over there on the bridge and on the storage barn, silo, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be continuing it here. So we're just going to try and use no doors. So when I want to come into my base, I want to be able to run around and not have to worry about opening and closing doors and all that. The only problem with that is mobs. So obviously we're going to be putting things like, we're going to be lighting up the area real good, which is what I'm trying to do here. And I'm burping, sorry about that. But we're also going to be putting in fences and doing all this kind of stuff just so that we don't have to deal with doors. I think it should be pretty cool because we can do cool stuff like doors at an angle. So what we're going to be doing to finish out this episode is we're going to be working on this upper level. So let's just head up here. So this is a staircase. Now the only problem when we get to the top is, yeah, there's no connection. There's a big hole right now, but we can get on there, luckily. So we're going to put in the floor as well. We're going to go and put in, actually, we should cut that out now. We're not going to do the roof quite yet because I'm not too sure what I want to do for that. But we are going to put in the dark oak trim around the glass. I'm changing the words all the time. Liner, trim, border, whatever. It's got so many different words. We'll just go with the secondary doorway for now. So I should have grabbed the materials before we started, but what I'm thinking is I want to make it look a little bit different than what I just normally do. So we got this kind of style of spruce logs everywhere, so we're definitely going to grab some spruce logs because I know for a fact we're going to use them. I know for a fact we're going to use dark oak, whether we like it or not. Probably a little bit more than that. Going to grab a little bit more spruce too, just because that's another one I like. I don't really like... Actually, we're going to grab some birch. What do we have for... I'll take a stack of birch. The other thing I wanted to get was iron bars. Now my plan for the iron bars is kind of a hit or miss thing. We'll see when we do it. That should be... Oh, that is a lot of iron bars. Luckily we have quite a bit of iron since I've been doing a lot of mining recently. Would have more, but I die in the mines a lot. But anyway, that's a story for another day. So I don't want to do a floor up here on this nice level with like the cobblestone, gravel, and andesite and stone mix. Oh, I thought I was gonna fall down there. So what I really would like to do, since we kind of have these obvious protruding, we could put the trim, getting the words right now, of spruce in here like this, and then like that, and we'll go and throw in. So I was thinking about doing this. This is one of my thoughts with the iron bars. Rather than oh yeah, I was gonna start with this, but we'll come back to up there in a minute. So my thought with the iron bars, this is gonna look better when we got everything in, but I'm already not a fan of it, sadly enough. I don't know. Let's see. Let's go all out. So the idea more so was, and we're gonna be taking that wall a little bit further back, rather than just using like fences or something around here. Using iron bars would give us that kind of different look, but I'm not a big fan of the look. Maybe if we take away this back wall, it'll look better. Okay, I'm a little bit more of a fan of it now. Just a little bit. Because once what we're going to be doing, if I'll finish this up quickly. Boom, 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 boom. So that's what it's going to look like when it's completed. What if we just do that? Okay, no, I do kind of like. I really like that. Surprisingly enough, it's kind of it's a much different look than we've gone for on any other builds. So we may just stick with it. We don't need it around the whole thing. We're just going to go to basically this side here. So of course we need one more. So we're just going to do that. That way it just kind of encloses that area. That way also it makes it a little bit easier. Oh, never mind. I was going to say it makes it a little bit easier when you're walking up to the stairs, and walking around the stairs, but it really doesn't. Really, it's going to make it more difficult, actually. But anyway, so we'll leave that for now. I'll see if I like it. If I don't, then it'll change in between episodes. And I keep forgetting there's a hole there. So now what I'd really like to do, I was thinking about... I wanted to try and find something else besides wood to go in here. So I was thinking, I don't know why I'm running up and down the staircase so much. I definitely want to do a border of, or like a inner border of this. Just because it matches well with, well, pretty much everything else I like building with. So it's just kind of a generic, it's my kind of go-to building block. So we're gonna go around like that, and then I'm thinking we do like I can remember. I think it's diorite, or andesite's the gray one, granite's the red one. Yeah, so diorite is the white one, and let's go grab some of that actually, just to see what we can do with it. We're gonna use polished. Ooh, that was weird. I don't know why there's all that juddering when I was running. But let's go. So we want diorite. I was right. So I'll take 2 stacks. Okay, wait. We'll try polished and unpolished. Because I know with the polished, I would really love if Mojang would just make connected textures like a thing you can just have in Minecraft without having to download Optifine and all that. Just for the pure fact that it's just nice to have connected textures, but I mean they gotta have a reason for not doing it. Not have done it already. That's better in English. So this is the polished, and let's try the. This looks a little bit cleaner, but I kind of like the look of this more. We're gonna go with the unpolished, just because. Yeah, I think it looks. I don't like how there's this solid border on the polished, on all of them, like andesite, granite, all that. I think I would be much more inclined to use them if they had some kind of connected textures. Because that border, yeah, that border would look good if it wasn't for that dark spot right there. If they just connected all down the side nicely, that would be really cool, but because of that little bit, they're not really that nice of a block to use. Alright, so I'm liking that. Then I think we might just fill in the inside with dark oak. Now, some people have problems with like stone bricks, built using way too many stone bricks. I have a problem with using dark oak and spruce, because these are like those are my favorite blocks, and just kind of always am using them. So my other plan for this room, since we don't really need it lit up during the day, and we want to show off that we can do. Well, I want to show off that I can do redstone. A little bit later on, when I get a little bit more... Ooh, what's happening? When we get a little bit more redstone and such into our collection, we're going to go in and put in redstone lamps set to a moonlight sensor. I think is just what they're called. Just that way we can... Basically, we can, as soon as it turns night, it'll flip. The sensor will turn off, the sensor will turn off, and activate a light. And it's not too hard to set up. So I've done it on other worlds, but so I think it should be pretty cool if we can do that. But yeah, this is. I wish it was daylight right now, but there's not really a good view out this window just yet. Once we do more out in the community area, that'll be a good view, but for now we don't really get a view. But anyway, I guess this is as good a place as any to end the video. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Next time we'll come up here and we'll probably put in the walls, and we may even start work on the bottom level, or we might come up here and I'll tell you guys a little bit more of the plan that I have for this level right here once we get a little bit more into it. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.